And the other guard that's away from the ball has to be the one that gives the most help. Well, you just got to play with confidence. That's the biggest thing. It's a new ball game now. It's a game to 11-25. It's who's going to outplay the other team for 11-25. Keep your heads in it. Let's get it done now. Let's go. Let's go.
Like in most close games, the defense is what's going to tell the story here. We haven't had as many substitutes in the second half as I thought we would. What have we had? We've had Ed Finch come out, and that's been about it.
Matt Lehman.
Yep.
Well, as in most conference games, this is going to be a struggle down to the last second. And right now is no exception, 70 apiece with 11:25 remaining. Again, we're going to have another struggle on Friday night as, oh boy, there's Sam Gloss with a steal and a big jam.
He'd done that before.
Yeah. 72-70, and he almost had another one. And Chuck Lewis does some nifty footwork to save that one. And Cougars have to get their poise back. Lansing now on a man-to-man defense, and I think the Cougars are caught a little off guard. Gary Andre from 17 feet, no good. A foul under the bucket away from the ball by Ed Banks. We've got a tough one Friday night too, January 23rd against Southwestern Roadrunners.
That's right, we've got a couple games coming up. The next two Friday nights are at home. There's also a game on the January 30th against Kellogg.
Saturday, the Cougars play the Kalamazoo Hornets JV team. 1 o'clock, I believe.
Yep. So, Southwestern is also tied for first place right now in the league. So
I don't know who they're playing right now either, so yeah. I'm sure they have a game tonight. Tim Dunkel off the bench and takes one, goes out of bounds and goes to the Cougars. 72-70, Lansing on top, their first lead of the second half. Scott Furman gets the ball, and we've got a turnover. Foster with the ball. Lansing playing more confidently right now than they have since early in the game as Briggs turns around and puts it in, puts Lansing up before. Fred Cunningham, Tim Dunkel, Matt Lehman, Scott Furman, and Ed Finch in the lineup now. Matt Lehman, 17 feet, baseline, no good. Rebound Gloss, and he's doing it all for Lansing right now. Oh, we had a push.
Yeah, we had a travel before.
Well, I won't say anything. 74-70.
We had a little discussion when the half started as to whether Lansing was just fresh because of the start of the half or whether they seemed to have brought their game up a notch. And
well, the Cougars seem to be standing still right now. Ed Finch puts it in. Cuts that lead to 2, 74-72, 9:49 remain.
Whoa, there was a travel.
Sam Gloss recovers that ball with those long arms. Tries to put it inside to Carter Briggs. Stolen away by the Cougars. We got Matt Lehman wide open on a break. And Armbrusters working hard, but doesn't get there in time. And Matt Lehman scores the bucket, and we got a foul. You think that would have been good anyway, Gordon?
I don't know. You're right. He might have banged it in.
I thought he had contact with it. And anyway, that ties the ball game at 74 apiece. Gary Andre into the lineup. 9:35 remain and timeout.
Take him. I mean, I don't mean Ed. I mean Matt. Matt is going to take 22 now. Who were you guarding? You were guarding 10.
I had 4, or the big guy. 4.
You got 10. Okay.
And you got like the guy just found you? Yeah.
Okay. Got our matchups now. Pack it back in there. When Briggs, when 22 comes down to 4 men, we got to have people packed in, and you got to be away from him enough that you can contest his shot. See, if you're leaning on him when he jumps back from 10, 12 feet, that's too close. Okay? Follow me, Matt? You got to be in position so you can contest his jump shot, but you got to be up close because he will shoot the jump shot. You got to be back in there to help out. On offense now, they'll probably go back to a 2-3 because they don't like to defend weave. If they do, set your feet and swing those postmen in there. And let's get some offensive rebounds if we don't make it on.
Weave, take it in strong.
Yeah, let's play Cougar. No, let's don't. Let's go back and play diamond. Okay, just go back and play diamond defense. No, just get back and clog it up inside. Let's get control of this now. Let's go. Let's go.
Somebody get back.
Well, Dave, I didn't understand. Are they going to man-to-man here? Because they were talking about picking up men here, but... Okay, it sounds like they're going to do that, but obviously they're going to have to watch Gloss because he's getting quite a few easy shots here. And people are going to have to help out on defense there.
I think during this last run that Lansing had, Kirk Baker has been out of the lineup. Again, he's their leading scorer in league play at 25.3 per game.
Yep, they, like Kalamazoo Valley, they have good balance in their scoring, though.
Yep. Matt Lehman with that three-point play puts the Cougars back on top, 75-74. 9.5 minutes left in this game. Carter Briggs, again, puts up a nice shot, but this time he doesn't get the roll. Fred Cunningham wisely held up there and waited till the traffic died down a little bit. And, well, Matt Lehman steals it back, gets it in the Ed Finch, in close, got it.
We need to have Ed drop a few. He's lost a little. He's lost his edge here because of that shoulder problem, I think. We need to.
I thought he did very well that first half.
Yeah.
Foster with a three-pointer. That's his second one.
Well, I wonder. I think his shooting's down a little bit, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he's doing as well as he is.
Yeah.
Because he had the bad shoulder, but I don't think he's played as well as he has in the earlier game.
77 apiece. Dunkel on the drive.
Looked like he didn't know what to do with it, so he shot it.
He put it in. Did what he counted. Yeah, I think he turned the ball over. And the Cougars on top 79-77 with 8:31 remaining, and Sam Gloss gets a rest.
Matt Lehman, I think his ankle's hurting him.
Yeah.
Either that or a knee.
Weave.
He's trying to walk it off. He wants to play. Well, we better get some help down there. Foster's pretty quick. Fred Cunningham with the ball. Foster giving him trouble, but Fred handles it very well. Now takes a fadeaway jump. No good. Rebound is right there by Ed Finch. He got some contact. No foul, but he has the bucket. 81-77.
Well, Matt doesn't seem to be real. His ankle or his knee's hurting him. I want to see if he can stay with this man here.
Okay, Kirk Baker comes in the lineup and makes a shot. Cuts that Cougar lead to 2. Kirk Baker's on Matt Lehman right now. Matt Lehman, well,
his hand's all right.
Yeah, his shooting touch is still there. He's still grimacing a little bit, I think. Foster with another one short. Kirk Baker right there, and we have a held ball. And that goes to Lansing. Kirk Baker and Ed Finch hustling on that rebound.
Dave, you're doing a good job with the call there. I still call those jump balls. And they're not jump balls. They're held balls.
Well, just the last game, I think. We're not trying to get into that. Fred Cunningham with the rebound. Lansing back quick, and we'll set it up and play a little half court. 83-79. Cougars up by 4. Fred Cunningham. It's in. All right. 18-footer. Big bucket for the Cougars. Up by 6 now with 7:20. I think we got a zone now, Gordon.
Yep.
Lob pass into Banks, and he has an easy one. 85-81 at the 7-minute mark. Tim Dunkel tries to put it in to Gary Andre, and we have a foul underneath by number 44, Armbruster. Matt Lehman with the ball, gets it up to Gary Andre. Starts to drive, puts it over to Ed Finch. We're having trouble handling the ball, and we have a foul on Foster. That's the 7th team foul, and we'll put Ed Finch at the line for 1-on-1. Good shot by Ed. Notice the free throw ladder leader, Gordon, is J.R. Kruger, 91.7. Ed Finch and Matt Lehman are hot on his tail, though. There, Marcel Cole puts in a jumper from the baseline. 87-83. And Fred Cunningham on that drive is fouled by Ed Banks.
We'll have a 1-and-1 coming up.
Fred Cunningham shoots about 57% from the free throw line. He makes a big one there. 88-83. 6:32 remaining. Carter Briggs and Sam Gloss check back in the lineup for Ed Banks and Tom Armbruster. Well, just as well that didn't go in. Gary Andrea was called for a lane violation. (88-83), Cougars up by 5.
Fred Cunningham hustling around there.
Yeah. Foster, he's been hot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Gloss. Puts it back to Briggs. No good. Rebound, contested. Kirk Baker has it. And he moves the wrong foot. Referee spots a travel. That goes over the Cougars. And we have a technical foul on Coach Art Frank. That'll be 2 shots for the Cougars.
Yeah, that's a bench foul. He's pointing down there at Coach Shilts. I think that I think he might have got a technical just for standing up and complaining, because he did not seem to be yelling.
No, I didn't think he was more vociferous than some other situations, but referee just said he had enough. And I would think, isn't that 2?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Ed will get another free throw. It's not going to be that expensive a technical. 1 point. 89-83, Cougars up by 6, and with the ball, Chuck Lewis is getting a good rest here. He's been very active for the Cougars tonight, and we have a court violation there.
I don't recognize that player. Must be from Lansing.
Well, I'll tell you, during a timeout, I recognized a one about that size a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We won't go into that any further, though. Fred Cunningham with the ball. Tim Dunkel now tries to pass in Ed Fitz. It's stolen by Marcel Cole. Foster on a drive, stolen by Tim Dunkel. On an outstanding effort by Tim Dunkel as he tried to get back into play and didn't quite make it in time. But we've got Andre Bolden, Scott Furman, and Chuck Lewis back in the lineup. Cougars up by 6 with 5:56 remaining. Lansing has the ball.
Like you said, they got a pretty good rest. They should be ready to give it one last shot.
Tonight, the Cougar women were unsuccessful with the Lansing Starettes as they lost a 72-52 contest. But hopefully we'll have a split over the night. Cougars working hard for the rebound. Carter Briggs. Ed Finch. Kirk Baker all hustling, and I'm not sure who the foul's on.
I think Ed picked it up.
Ed Finch can get that foul, and that's the 6th-team foul. I think that's only Ed's second. Yeah, his second foul. Rydell checks back in the lineup for Foster. Foster played well in relief for the Stars tonight. Oh, I'm not sure if that hit the overhang or not, but well, it didn't hurt him too much as Briggs comes off with a rebound, but that ball came right to Chuck Lewis. Gloss down quick, scores a bucket. 89-85, a 4-point advantage with 5:25 remaining. Matt Lehman, open jumper. Got it. 91-85. Cougars stay in that zone. A 3-2 zone. Gloss from 15. Oh.
Well, there have to be a lot of four-year schools that would be interested in Gloss.
Yeah.
I think he's got a good quick step for a big man. That first step is awful quick.
You got a good knack for the ball too.
You heard Coach Shilts saying you gotta stay off him just a little bit or he'll get by you, and then he's got a good outside shot too.
91-87. Gloss has one.
Gloss has good hustle too. He was getting up and down the floor awful quick.
Well, he's one of those players that kind of glide, Gordon. You don't realize how quick he's getting from one end to the other. As Chuck Lewis puts the Cougars back up by 5, 93-88 with that 12-foot banker. Rydell with the ball. Cole puts it in a Baker. He wants the shot. He's got it.
Well, we're trading baskets here. We've got to play a little better defense here. We're going to have trouble.
Well, that was a smart move by Chuck Lewis. I think if he would have picked it up, they might have called over and back, but he let Matt Lehman handle the ball. Ed Finch from about 18 feet, no good. Rebound, Gloss. 93-90, Cougars up by 3. Gloss in a hurry. Baker, short. 93-90. Scott Furman with the layup, no good. Rebound off Matt Lehman's hands. .93-90 again. We're at the 4-minute mark. Rydell to Gloss. Good pass on the baseline to Cole. He gets it. 1-point ball game, 93-92. Little full court pressure by the Stars. Ed Finch starts to drive. Scott Furman with the ball. Needs help. Chuck Lewis. Matt Lehman, 3-point range. No good. Rebound again by Gloss. Down to Coles. Lansing on top, 94-93. Timeout, Cougars.
Timeout, Kalamazoo Village.
All right, the shot selection is going to be important now. Chuck, look, everybody's in this together. I don't know what you're looking around at each other for. You can't win without each other. It's just that simple. Each other's got you to this spot. Now you need each other right now. And I don't want anybody getting down if somebody makes a mistake. Okay, you guys keep your heads up and play the defense and get after them. Now what we have to do on offense is we have to get a good shot. Okay, let's go to motion now, Chuck. Okay, get the motion on. Let's score with it. We're going to play Cougar back to diamond. Okay, we're going to run motion and make sure it's an open jumper or a layup, power shot, and nail it, and then get in the 2-2-1 and then back into diamond defense at half court. We got to be ready to go to Piranha too. If we want to yell out Piranha, then you're in the passing lanes even at half court. Okay, but you got to be positioned on the basketball. Concentrate on not letting the guy with the ball get by you. Okay, everybody together. Now, hey, this started out. This started out as a family in October, and it's going to stay a family all year long. We're going to do it, Andre. Let's get it done. Let's go, Chuck. Let's go. Let's go.
We're going to have a zone press on here, Dave, after every basket. And then I said Carlos Ray was on the bench for good. Looked like he was going to be spectating, but I see that he's in the game, number 32.
All right.
Kind of an unusual time to bring somebody in off the bench.
Well, again, if he was not feeling well, that might fit the scenario. Chuck Lewis, Matt Lehman, 12 feet, got it. Big bucket for Matt Lehman.
Yep.
95-94, Cougars back up by 1. They're still in that zone. Nope, excuse me. Man-to-man. Gloss on a drive, no good.
White ball.
Yeah, okay. Ref was in a much better position to see that than we were. That went off away from our position. Chuck Lewis with a little trouble, now has possession. Ed Finch open. And needs help, gets it over to Matt Lehman. Now inside to Ed Finch, got it!
Big bucket again.
Well, if I were John Madden and we had the technical equipment here, we would diagram that and
That's right.
Emphasize how crucial it is to work that ball inside and get those good shots, because Ed Finch got a nice pass from Matt Lehman, got the high percentage shot. He was fouled by Carter Briggs and has a chance to put the Cougars back up by 4. And he does just that. 98-94. A 5-point surge by the Cougars. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that was an unusual lob, Gordon. He reverse stuffed it off the lob.
Like I said, I think he's done that before.
Yeah. It's one play we don't see very often. As Kirk Baker tried to... hey, come on!
There was goaltending.
Gee, Merry Christmas. I was just going to say Kirk Baker tried to draw that foul, but he certainly looked like he knocked that ball when it was on its way down, and now we have a tie ball game at 98 apiece. And
don't turn the microphone on, because I'm sure Coach Shilts is giving that ref.
3-on-1 break. Andre Bolden, no good. Rebound, Carter Briggs. Rydell with the ball. 4-on-2. Advantage to the Stars. No good. Tip, Baker. 198. Cougars down by 2. And Matt Lehman into some problems. Gets it over to Chuck Lewis. 2-point ball game. We were up by 4 and all of a sudden down by 2, Gordon. Ed Finch gets it into Andre. In amongst a lot of height. And Carter Briggs gets a foul. Andre will go to the line for 2. Andre shooting about 68% from the free throw line this year. And these will be his 2 biggest shots of the year.
We got to have them both.
Nope. 100-98. Second one's good. 199. 1:08 remain. Three-quarter court pressure by the Cougars, and it's... Oh, they just did get it across. That clock was on the 35-second mark. Kirk Baker, no good. Rebound. Lansing, they have a fresh 45, and they can take it down to 6 seconds. The Cougars go to a pressing man, or a tight man-to-man. Lansing up by 1. Foster with the ball. Rydell, and Lansing's going to make the Cougars foul. Gloss is the guy they want. He's going to get it traveling. 27 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Cougars down by 1. And with the ball.
Come on, let's get it down. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go, Chuck. Come on. Okay, now, if we're in a situation like that again, we can't let more than 5 seconds go off the clock before we foul somebody. We don't want to foul number 20. We want it to be either 22 or one of the big men, okay? But we're not going to get in that situation again, all right? We're going to come down to 4 and work the basketball just like there's 2 minutes on the clock. You're going to work it around. If you get that wide open shot, you're going to take it. But the shot we take before it runs down below 10 has got to be a wide open one or a layup. Okay, if it is, you shoot it with confidence. Just step in there and nail it. And we're back with the lead. We're back in diamond defense one time, playing it with everything we've got, playing smart, not committing any fouls down there, playing position. The pressure's on them to score. Okay? Let's go, guys. Now, if you get a wide open three-pointer, if it's wide open, you got plenty of time to shoot it. Just take your time and shoot it with confidence. See, that's not a bad shot in this situation if it's wide open. Okay? But the big thing is we just execute it one time. What do you want to run on it? You want to run weave?
Let's try high. They haven't really seen high good.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
If you run your cuts high, they might even come out in the zone. I don't know what they're going to do. All right, let's go with high. Good. Let's run high. Good jokes.
Well, there was some coaches in this point might wait and run that clock down, but you heard Coach Shilts say, if we get the good open one, we're going to take it here.
I don't know what the timeout situation is. I don't know if we have 1 or 2 left, but looks like Lansing's going to apply full court pressure. and this is the ball game. 27 seconds.
To a certain extent they are, but they're leaving Matt Lehman open, so I don't exactly understand that, but...
Well, I missed that play. We've got a foul on Lansing.
Scott Furman's going to go to the line 1-1, I believe.
They called a foul on Foster. Ed Finch looks like he's going to the line. No, Andre.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll wait with you, folks. No, it's Andre. 19 seconds remain. 1-1. First one.
Yeah.
Finds its mark. Tie ball game.
Crawls over the front of the rim.
100 apiece here. Andre's gonna have a shot at it. No good. Tie ball game. 18 seconds remain. No foul. And we've got timeout Lansing with 13 seconds.
Forget about it. Okay, that's all right. Forget that, Andre. That's over. Okay, now listen. Here's what we got to get done. We're going to really play smart now. We're going to go out. As soon as we get out of the huddle, we're going to go out of the huddle and run back there like we're playing the 3-2. Okay, hands up and everything. When the referee hands the guy the basketball, you're going to go green right then and go up, pick up your man and play diamond. Okay, and just play good, solid diamond defense. Man, the thing that you got to fight for right now, the worst thing that can happen to us is we go into overtime. Okay, we don't have to have a steal. Now, if they get careless and make a bad pass, we can get it. But you don't want to lunge for the ball and let them have a layup or a wide open shot. We have a timeout left. If we need it, let's try to, if they'd happen to get one, let's inbound it, look at the running situation. If the runner's gone and we can push it, don't call the timeout. Take it right on down the floor and make the play. Okay, you follow me? Yeah. Now, if it's not there and they stop it, if it's not there, then call the timeout, we'll use it. Okay? Let's play good, 3-2, into a green situation, and just dig in and play position on your man one time. Let's go!
Come on, White. Go on, Ed. Come on.
Well, that's kind of a busy timeout because you got to take care of about 4 alternatives there to figure out what you're going to do. You saw it, we're going to try a little deception here and go back like we're in the zone, and then when they come out, as soon as the ball gets in the player's hands, they're going to pick them up man to man.
Well, 13 seconds remain. It's nail-biting time.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised Kirk Baker is taking it out of bounds. Cougars into that man-to-man. Foster with the ball. 9 seconds. 8, 7. Briggs has it. Oh, no. They got it into Baker. There we go. Travel with 3 seconds left. Good defense by the Cougars. They had to make a big play, and what they did was knock the ball out of Baker's hands. It was clean. I heard ball.
Yep.
Good help inside. Way to work. Way to work. Okay, we don't have any more timeouts, so nobody even think about calling one. Okay, no matter what. All right, now. I'll tell you, we gotta be so smart in this situation now. The guy that's gonna, Andre, we gotta have you taking the ball out. Okay, Andre's gonna take the ball out, and Scott, you're gonna be right here, and you're gonna make a fake and get open. You're the guy to